Okay. I don't know how many times I've told you that I've got um other videos to watch. I got lots of videos. So if you want my backtracks, it doesn't mean because I made a video a long time ago that it's out of date. No. So there's lots of good stuff, and I keep adding to it every day. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you about my need for a haircut because I'm kind of getting used to having longer hair up here, and it's still, not too bad. But I still want to implore people to redo everything that they've been doing. In other words, you need to review. Did I make a wrong turn at alchemy? Albuquerque. That's what Bug Bunny used to say. Bug Bunny used to say, did I make a wrong term at someplace? He was going to go to Miami and he ended up somewhere else. He was digging a big hole. Have you dug a big hole and you found that you were hoping for something way back when you started this trip, and lo and behold, you're like Bug Bunny, and you didn't end up where you originally wanted to go? And then, did you go to even to? So we always call this doing a. This is a hard hat because it's too small. Hard hat. Did you have a hard hat? In other words, was your head an ego so big that even though you knew you were making a mistake, it's like, damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Because you didn't want the embarrassment of sort of showing other people that you kind of made a mistake doing what you ended up doing. And rather than backpedaling and retracing your steps, you just kept on going. And so, every once in a while, I don't know, you need to revise your. What was my original plan when I was 10 for my life? What was my original plan when I was 12, when I was 16, when I was 18, when I was 25? A lot of your early plans were probably told to you by your teachers and your parents. Your early plans, when you were like 5, 6, 7, 8, were really good plans. I was going to be a cowboy. I was going to be a hairdresser. I was going to look after dogs. I was going to become a professional bicyclist. I was going to play baseball forever. I was really good at swimming. I was a great dancer. I love to sing. I love to create little skits, little dramatic skits. I love to do art. I love to read. I like to, whatever it was when you were very, very young, that was more in line with your wants. And then they all got distorted because reality kept poking in. Everyone said, you got to get real. You got to get a real job, a real career. This is a real world. And so you got distorted. So, why do I say you got to revise? Because you're following someone else's plan for your life. Someone else who distorted you because they told you lies. I don't know why I'm putting on a Canada hat right now. I smell weed, like marijuana. Well, I don't know. Just put the hat on, and it's somewhat legalized in Canada. I want to smell it. I can smell it. And I'm never going to be able to tell you that there's no marijuana in this house. So it's my imagination, and I'm smelling it. Or someone is using a. This is off the wall. I should have my off the wall shirt on. Someone is sending the smell to me by something like telepathy. Is it possible? Some people already tuned out. Yes, if you read this book, Autobiography of a Yogi, by Paramhansa Yogananda, there's a chapter in there where someone is able to send perfume by like telepathy. This is a great book. It's full of off-the-wall stories. This is another off-the-wall book. It's called How to Know God, the Yoga Aphorisms of Patanjali by Swami Prabhav Ananda and Christopher Isherwood. This is the book. And it's got another bunch of really off-the-wall stories about things that yogis can do. This is a book about other kinds of people called wizards and their off-the-wall stories. The difference between this book and the first two books that I gave you are, this is classified as fiction. The other two are classified as spirituality. This book, Carlos Castaneda, A Separate Reality, on the back, there's some things. Life magazine says it was an American Indian secret spiritual tradition. New York Times said that it was an anthropologist rescue of an alien language, an autobiography, a psychological document, the New York Times. Publishers Weekly says Castaneda's first book, The Teachings of Don Juan, was hailed as a classic. So what is this one? Mystical. And with my Canada hat on again, I want you to know that my seagull has a number. The number is 22. And 22 is known as a interesting number in certain philosophies that look into meanings related to numbers. This hat is about Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, where you can go and get ice cream. Strangely, they have like TC on the front. And the only TC, I can't see how TC is related to Dairy Queen. It's the same hat. Dairy Queen. TC. I don't know. In any event, I'm playing with hats. Okay. And the hats don't want to talk anymore. So, with a hat, I'm going to say, I'm done. Thank you for watching. Please share them, subscribe, and don't forget that I've got lots of old videos. They're not old. I mean, I've made them before, but they're not like old, like they're passé. There's lots of really good stuff in my backtrack. So make sure you spin through and enjoy.